Good morning. Our youth group update for Sunday, August 2nd. As we've been doing these in 2-week intervals because of our slower pace through the summer, I just wanted to quickly run down what's been going on in youth group and just look to the next month ahead. So first off, and probably most importantly, our youth group held a car wash last week, which was just outstanding. Due to the pandemic, we haven't been able to hold one. We usually start them as early as April. But we finally been able to get it together with social distance and masks and figure out how to do it. And our kids wanted to do something special for this one and raise money for our cause. So the Pope has been speaking out heavily about the crisis going on in Yemen. And some of our kids said, why don't we raise money to donate to Catholic relief services so that way it goes to Yemen. I am proud to say that we raised around $1,100, something like that. And that money will be donated this month to that group to help the humanitarian crisis going on there. And of course, not without drama, I had, an hour argument with Justin, our treasurer, and Sam, our service coordinator, over the length of the car wash because I'm old and after doing this for 12 years, we've recently stopped the car washes at like 2 p.m. after all the morning masses were done. And they forced me to go basically all day. We agreed on doing a break from 2 to 4 just to let everyone eat, recharge their batteries, take naps. And basically, that worked out really well because when we reopened at 4 through 6 for the end of the 5 p.m. Mass, we brought in several more $100 because of that. So Justin was right. I don't say that often on these.
What?
He did a great job organizing this car wash with Sam and everyone else. So really unbelievable. Alyssa brought a lot of her family down as well, and everyone else that came. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was one of my favorite car washes we've ever done. We raised a lot of money for a good cause, and especially during these times, it was nice to see the support from the parishioners and the community as well. So that was a great, great day. And lastly, I had several water fights with Sean, which I lost, but I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not as good at this anymore. So secondly, over the past few weeks, we've had just a couple of what I would call regular summer meetings where we meet at night from like 6 to 9 p.m. and we either play games, have some prayers and topics. We talked about recently being in the middle of things, right? It's the middle of summer. We're in the middle of the pandemic right now. A lot of things are up in the air. And just what it's like to be in the middle of your friends or be in the middle of your parents with things or being undecided, right? And how that feels and how that connects to our current situation about being in the middle. But we want to hold it up to God that good things are coming down the road, that there's a light at the end of this tunnel, whenever that is. So we had some really nice discussions on that. We had some prayers the past few weeks. And the end of July was overall a lot of fun, and we had some meaningful conversations as well. And now looking to August, there's obviously a few events I've been wanting to do. I do want to go to the beach again. We had to cancel this week because of sharks. Okay, can't make that up. Thank you, 2020. But we would like to do that sometime mid-month to try to get one more Shrine Beach trip in because it was nice. I would like to, at the end of the month, somewhere in the last week or two, on a weekend, Saturday into Sunday night, do our lockout, which is basically our reversed lock-in, where we camp outside in preparation of the return to school. Like that'll kind of be the theme coming back. I want to do our Faith, Fire, and Forgiveness night still, and some other meetings. And we'll just see as August goes on, because first of all, I'm probably going to take a week or two off just to kind of recharge my batteries, because this past month, barring youth group stuff, has been insane on the prep for school. And just a look ahead for everyone, I'm an administrator in Mineola. The last 2 to 3 weeks of August are probably going to be the busiest of my career as we prepare for the reopening of school. I might have to, reschedule or push some things off as far as youth group goes just because of the craziness that is likely to ensue with the schools as we reopen. And then, given that, what does youth group look like in the fall? There's so many uncertainties around school, religious ed, and all other things that affect the youth group. We will definitely be open as long as we can be. It may still look like a lot of what we're doing with the groups merged together. I hope to go back to at least kind of 2 separate groups for most things, except our big events. But I honestly don't know because we have to first see how school and religious end ultimately play out. So I just want to thank everyone for all of their support through this whole time. It has been remarkable. Your kids are amazing. And anyone who hasn't been around, please invite them back. I invite you all back. We're a family. And things are, moving along. We've been safe. Our kids have been following all the protocols. It's been really, really great. And so we look forward to seeing everyone, though, as we return. And I will keep everyone posted on these next crazy few weeks. God bless.